My love of vintage fashion was reignited when I found Gertie on YouTube. She was one of the first women that I saw on YouTube doing vintage fashion, and I really wanted to do more. The video that I found was making the gathered skirt, and it seemed really easy, but I never got around to making it. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Tequila B with TruLuv Designs, and today I have a pattern haul for you that is very near and dear to my heart. Now, after some further research, I found more of her patterns and I downloaded the PDF version of the Stanwick skirt. Now, I love this skirt because it is a full and voluminous circle skirt. It is best if you get a petticoat to go under it, so I am looking into purchasing a petticoat because I love the style. I've recently joined Gertie's Patreon page where I found so many more patterns that I absolutely fell in love with. I just did a simplicity pattern haul, but I felt like these vintage patterns deserved its own haul. So let's get into it. The first pattern that I downloaded from Gertie is the Stanwick skirt. This envelope says part one because there's so many pages I had to put it in 3 envelopes. So in order for me to keep up with it and know exactly how many envelopes I'm looking for when I'm ready to sew this, I put it part 1, part 2, and part 3. But this is the Stanwick skirt. I love it. And according to Gertie, you can make about 81 different garments with just this pattern. The next pattern, yeah. Now, let me mention that the rest of these patterns are patterns that are exclusive to Patreon members. So I don't know if you'll be able to find them just by Googling them and trying to purchase them. I believe you actually have to be a member of Gertie's Patreon page, okay? So the next pattern is the skipper dress and bodysuit. I love the way this bodysuit is. From what I can see, it looks like it may give you a little bit fuller coverage, and that's exactly what I want in a bodysuit. I've had bodysuits and I know the way that they cut, and sometimes that's a turnout for me, but I love bodysuits. So if I can get one that fits me, gives me a little more coverage, I'd appreciate it. The next top is the Barbie top. Now, the top that did it for me was this one here. I like all 4 of them, but this definitely caught my eye and gave me some different ideas of what I can do with this pattern. This is on my list to sew up soon. I don't know if you all know, but I do have a whiteboard on my wall, and it just has a list of all the ideas and patterns that I have in mind to make, and I'm trying to work my way down that list because sometimes I have so much going on up in here that I just forget about things that I've already said I want to sew, and I move on to something else. But anyway, next pattern is the Midget Return top. Now, I recently watched the Marvelous Mrs. Maisel series, and oh my God, I loved it. I really did. I liked it. I liked some of the ideas and values in it. And there was a scene, I don't remember what season or episode it was, but she was wearing this top, and it immediately took me back to this pattern because I'm like, that's a midge top. And then I'm like, was that the name of the pattern? And guess what? It was the Midge Breton top. I love this. And I don't know if you can see here, but on this version of the top, it has a cuff and it looks like it has one of those pieces where you pull back and button here. But I really like that. I really like it. And one of the things that my wardrobe is missing is like just some really versatile tops, some tops that I can really wear to work and all of that. So I'm working on getting my wardrobe right. Okay. The next pattern is the Brooklyn jacket, and I don't even think I really need to tell you which one caught my eye here, but I'm going to tell you anyway. This jacket with the green polka dots for the lining is absolutely gorgeous. Number one, it's green, and I am infatuated with the color green right now. I remember back in the day, there was a time when I couldn't stand green, but for some reason, like green is on my radar and I really like it. It's really pretty with that. The dress, especially, is pretty, but that jacket with that green lining, oh my God, it's beautiful. Next one is the Elizabeth Raglan top. Now, I want to show you the cover. This is my favorite view here, and I'm going to show you why on the next page. Look at this top from the front. It is beautiful. I love the fabric. I love the details. I love the contrast. I just like this top. And I'm really ready to sew these up. I may have to go on a charm sewing binge for a little while. The next pattern that I have is a newly released pattern by Gertie. It's the Gina Bustier. You can wear this as a bustier. I think you could make it into a bra. You can even turn it into a dress here by matching up some other patterns. What I do like most about this bustier is that it comes with the cup sizing, and this back piece here is the zipper. And this would be great for those of us who really need that extra support. And I'm one of those. I need that extra support. I I can't stand a horrible bra. I have to have a good bra. So, needless to say, I do spend money on my bras. So, this pattern really, really interested me because I can start making some my own. I mean, you don't have to just wear this out as a bustier, you can wear this as a bra. Next pattern is the Las Vegas halter top. And one thing that I do love about Gertie's patterns is that from one pattern you can get so many garments. She even shows you on, the preceding pages of each pattern how you can match different patterns of hers to get different garments, and you can just make so many different pieces. I mean, they're very, very versatile, and I love that about her patterns. This is the Las Vegas halter top. You can see it as a halter here, and then as a romper here, and as a dress on this view. And I just think that's amazing that you can really get a lot of bang for your buck with these charm patterns. The next pattern is the Lucille Trousers. What I like most about these is that they are high-waisted. I like how they seem wide leg, but at the same time, they're slimming. You know what I mean? Like they're not too wide, and they would really complement any silhouette. The next pattern is one of my favorites. It is the Audrey cigarette pants. I love the way they fit. I love the length. I love the style. Again, options, options, options. These are great. And you have an ankle length here and a capri length here. The pockets are different with some trimming here. You can have your regular pockets here. Just so many options. It's one of the greatest things that I love about Gertie's patterns is how versatile they are and how many different garments you can get out of each pattern. Just options, options, options. If you haven't come across Gertie, you are definitely missing out. Check out her YouTube page here. Now, she does have some free patterns out there. And if you're looking for any of these are exclusive Patreon patterns, and you will have to sign up to be a Patreon. She has some other ones that you can purchase, but like the bulk of her patterns, I have seen on her Patreon page. She also has patterns that she Designed for Simplicity, which I do purchase anytime that I find them. So I absolutely love Gertie, and I love what she is doing for vintage fashion. I love it. All of that to say, go get you some charm patterns by Gertie. If you're into the vintage style, these are exactly what you need. If you've enjoyed this pattern haul and you want to see more, check out this video here. Also hit that like button, and if you haven't already, subscribe. Until next time, keep sewing.